Our modern world relies on minerals you've probably never heard of, gallium and germanium. They are not household names, but without them, our high-tech life would go dark. These are the silent pillars of the digital age, but their supply is now under immense pressure.
Gallium is the secret sauce of the wireless revolution.
It's used to make gallium nitride, which outperforms silicon.
Without it, 5G and 6G networks wouldn't be possible.
It handles high voltages and frequencies with ease. It is quite literally the backbone of our fast-paced world.
Germanium is the metal that lets us see what's invisible.
It is vital for infrared imaging, allowing cameras to peer through the night.
It's also a key component in fiber optic cables, carrying light across continents.
From thermal sites to high-speed internet.
Germanium is a lens into the future.
When it comes to gallium and germanium, the world depends on one player, China.
They produce roughly 98% of the world's primary gallium. For germanium, they control over 60%.
This level of concentration gives Beijing unprecedented leverage
over the global technology supply chain.
In August 2023, the rules changed. China implemented strict export controls on gallium and germanium.
To ship these metals, exporters now need specific permits.
This move sent shockwaves through the tech world,
forcing Western companies to hunt for new suppliers.
You don't just mine gallium, it's a hitchhiker.
Most gallium is a byproduct of processing bauxite into aluminum. This means if you want more gallium, you need a massive aluminum industry.
China's dominance in aluminum smelting is exactly why they lead. Without the smelters, there is no gallium.
Germanium says a similar path, but it hitches a ride with zinc. During smelting, germanium is captured from dust and residues.
It's a delicate, complex recovery process.
This link makes germanium's supply vulnerable to zinc market shifts.
One metal controls the fate of the other.
Silicon was the king of the 20th century.
But for the 21st, gallium nitride is taking the throne.
It's a wide bandgap semiconductor, smaller, faster, and cooler. This is why your fast chargers are shrinking every year.
The future of power is gallium nitride.
Every time you stream a movie, you likely owe a debt to germanium.
It is used as a dopant in the core of fiber optic cables.
It increases the refractive index, keeping light signals sharp.
Without it, the global internet would slow to a crawl.
Germanium is the silent courier of the world's data.
In modern warfare, whoever sees first wins.
Gallium is critical for AESA radars used in fighter jets.
These systems track multiple targets with pinpoint accuracy.
This makes gallium a cornerstone of national security. Without gallium, modern defense would be blind. In space, power is life. Germanium is the foundation of multi-junction solar cells used on satellites and Mars rovers. These cells are far more efficient than the ones on your roof, turning more sunlight into energy. In the harsh environment of orbit, germanium is the gold standard.
Scarcity always comes with a price tag.
Since the export controls, prices have seen significant volatility.
For companies, this means higher costs and uncertain timelines.
When these tiny markets sneeze, the entire industry catches a cold. Stability is now a luxury.
Can we live without them?
Scientists are hunting for alternatives like silicon carbide.
But switching isn't easy. These substitutes often cost more.
They require entirely new manufacturing processes.
For now, gallium and germanium remain irreplaceable.
Why not just recycle them? It's harder than it sounds. They are used in such tiny amounts that recovery is expensive.
We currently recycle less than 5% of these metals.
Closing the loop is the ultimate challenge.
Waste today, scarcity tomorrow.
Nations are now treating these metals like oil. The US and Japan are building strategic stockpiles.
It's a race to secure material for defense and infrastructure.
These reserves are the ultimate insurance policy.
Security starts with supply.
The world is looking for an exit from the China monopoly.
Russia, Japan, Canada, and the US are all exploring ways to ramp up.
But opening a new refinery can take over a decade.
Can the rest of the world catch up in time?
The clock is ticking for the tech industry. We're just getting used to 5G, but 6G is already being planned.
6G will operate at even higher frequencies, requiring more GaN.
It promises speeds 100 times faster than 5G. But this future depends on a stable supply of gallium.
No metal, no 6G.
The electric vehicle revolution is also a gallium revolution.
GaN electronics are smaller and more efficient.
This means faster charging times and longer range.
Gallium isn't just in your phone, it's under the hood.
Gallium is driving the green transition.
Resources have always been tools of power.
Beijing is signaling that it can squeeze the world's industries.
Mineral diplomacy is the new frontier of global conflict.
Control over the periodic table is as vital as the high seas.
The map of power is being redrawn by minor metals.
Gallium and germanium are more than just elements. They are the keys to our digital, green, and secure future. As supply chains fracture, the race to secure these hidden giants will define the next decade of technology. Like and share if you learned something today. Subscribe for more deep dives into the science of power. Documentary created with AIStorystudio.com.